Hi there and welcome to Fracture Friday. This is the 2026 edition of my recommended shoe list. On my website, you'll see a link below of all my recommended shoes by category. From pickleball to hiking to walking to running to you name it, I have a category. All focused on stability. Yes, stopping the pronation. So the list is there. You can go to the list and see what you want to wear. But I want to give you a couple things to look at and say, hey, can I just walk in a store and how do I pick out a shoe? So I'm going to give you a couple examples, couple things to look at to help you buy a shoe. And if not, just go to my list and you can pick one from there. But it's a little bit different than what you may think in the past about shoes, because shoes have gotten so advanced in technology, but also there's some ways that they've gotten cheaper. So some quick tidbits on shoes. Here we go. First, running shoe, the Asics Kayano. This is the 32. They're going to be coming out with a 33, I believe, in June. This is what I personally run in. This is a stability running shoe. Again, it's going to be built up in through here, and when you try to twist the shoe, that's it. It won't twist. It is soft. It's cushy. This is very expensive energy return foam, and when you try to compress it, it's fairly firm and firm this way. That is a sign of support in the shoe. There's lots of new marshmallow shoes out there that you can twist in a circle. They are not going to support you. Now, if you're lightweight and have a neutral foot, that's a different story. Most people need the support. They want the cushion, but they also need the support. So those are some things to look for there. In the office, I typically wear a cross trainer or basketball shoe because I'm doing this type of movement all day, not a running shoe. If you're not running, you really should wear a more supportive shoe and not a running shoe. A running shoe is designed to go straight ahead. How many people just go straight ahead throughout the day? Basketball shoe, again, going to have, again, a higher level shoe, going to have that more expensive material in here, energy return, wide base, more stability, firm heel counter back in here. And again, when you twist it, that's about it. You do not want more than that. You want some stiffness to the shoe. That's what's going to show you some support. Here's another shoe. This is my daughter's shoe, but I have the same one. I also wear in the office. Nike came out with a, I guess what they call it, somewhat of a casual shoe. But again, there's the stability, again, firmness, but with the air cushion in the heel. So cushion and stability both. And that's what you want to look for a daily shoe. Now, can you just walk into one of the discount stores and grab a shoe? Here's an example of that where, wow, this is lightweight, comfy, cushy, soft in through here, but this is a very inexpensive EVA or material that the shoe is made of, so much so there is no bottom. If you compare to this, there is no bottom on the shoe. It's literally this material, so that's going to wear out quickly, but it's got a little stability, it's got a little stiffness to it, so this is good for a month or two, but then it's going to collapse and fall apart, and if you try to wear it too long, actually cause yourself an injury. So yes, you can go in and just grab a shoe, but you could be easily fooled. Wow, lightweight and cushioned, but when that material is that inexpensive, it's going to compress faster. And that's what you look for. Is there an actual reinforced bottom on the shoe? Does it have that same material through here? How's the stitching? How's the stiffness there? And so those are some of the things that you can look for, or simply go right to my list and take your pick. A couple things, we'll flash them up on the screen here. G-Defy. This is a relatively new company, and I recommend it for my walkers. It is absolutely a rocker type shoe, and it's a little different feel, but it's going to take a lot of pressure off your foot and your joints. They also have a G-Defy Ion non-slip for my restaurant workers, an extremely stiff shoe, rocker shoe, but that offers a lot of support. Some other classic picks on there are the New Balance cross trainers. Definitely recommend that for just an old school, super supportive shoe. Another one in the walking category, Brooks Addiction Walker, as far as a walking shoe with some stability that doesn't rock as much as the G-Defy may do so. Take a look, make a pick, have a great day.